Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is April, so hope you guys stick around and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But today's video is going to be this look right here. Looks like it's a lot of work. A lot of people always ask me like, oh, how many eyeshadows did you put on your eyes? Like so pretty. So today's video I wanted to do a look for you guys that is going to not be a whole palette. Maybe you have single eyeshadows like I do. And what I mean by single eyeshadows, I mean like just literally pull it out, single little eyeshadows. You know what I mean? To do this look where you don't need to buy a whole palette, you can just buy single eyeshadows from M.a.c. I sells them, M.a.c sells them, ColourPop sells them, you know, single little eyeshadows. And today's eyeshadows that we're going to use is one from M.a.c and one from Steve Laurent. So that's what we're going to do today, and then the rest is just regular makeup. So if you want to see how I did this look, then keep on watching. So today's video, I mentioned in the beginning, but I wanted to do a look using single eyeshadows. Now I have so many single eyeshadows and I always forget to use them because I always go towards my palettes. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to do single eyeshadows. Now one of the eyeshadows I'm going to put in my crease is this pretty blue one. I've had this for a while. This is by NYX and it's called Blue Marine. Now this one's a very pretty color, but it does have a lot of fallout, so I have some powder right here and hoping that if I do, it just lands on there, and that is about it. I'm going to go in with the stiff brush by Wet n Wild's MP10. So I'm just going to go ahead and dig that. I don't want to do like wiper motions or anything like that. I just kind of basically just want to push the product in and gently, and then I will fix the harsh lines in a little bit. So I'm just pushing it in there because I feel I will get less fallouts and get better, how can I put it? It's just better control right now. I just want to do a different technique, and that is what I'm going to be doing. So this is a very, very pretty blue. Again, I've had this shadow for a very long time, and I'm not one that looks at every single date and then gets rid of it. So if it doesn't bother my eyes, that's it. Now I already did my foundation and my eyebrows. If you really want to know what I'm using, I did a video on it. I am using the Wet n Wild stick foundation. It's actually pretty good. I end up liking it after all. This is my third time using it since I did the video. I'm going to go in with just a thicker brush, and I'm just going to get rid of all the harsh lines. I have no product on this brush whatsoever. I'm just basically blending. Go in with Steve Laurent, this eyeshadow right here. I love this eyeshadow, and I always forget that I have single eyeshadows, so I'm gonna go in with this really pretty turquoise color. So yeah, this reminds me of my book. So in my last video I talked about, or 2 videos ago, I talked about like my monthly favorites, and I was telling you guys that there was this book that I loved. I started off at Wattpad, and then I think there's like 3 books, and then the rest you had to buy online and download them. Usually you would do that on my Kindle Fire, but I was already on my phone, so I just went ahead and bought it and downloaded it on my phone. And this eyeshadow reminds me of it because the main guy is like really supposed to be like this really 6'4" or something like that, very built, very handsome billionaire who's into S&M, and his eyes are turquoise. And I was like, that would be some shit if you ran into anybody that had natural turquoise eyes. Like, what? Like, that's insane. So this eyeshadow just kind of makes my mind wonder, because we all have, no matter the books that you read and the main guy that's like, you know, the character or whatever, we all have an image in our head. I use the same image for every single book, and yeah, you just kind of like change him up for like kind of like a movie playing in your head. So that's why I'm like, okay, this reminds me of him. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just finish doing this, and this is a very, very pretty teal or turquoise color, and it changes the color, to be honest with you, because if you look at it, this is more turquoise, but it changes it when you like put like the blue above it. Put some concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and use the one that I normally always use, and if you want to know, this is the Maybelline Age Rewind. It's a treatment concealer, but I just love the way this concealer works. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward this because it's the same shit that I do all the damn time. The Peach Perfect, this two together, and let's get a fast forward. The full face, I'm gonna go in with my Airspun because I like to use all over. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild flower brush. I'm just gonna apply this everywhere, and I need to do this because I have very oily skin, so I just gotta powder everything. I don't like a dewy look on me. It just makes me look even worse. I'm gonna go in with the Halo Walkers, the Wet n Wild Really Pretty Blue In. If you guys know, I use this all the time whenever I want to use like any kind of blue or anything. I like it to highlight or just the inner. Just like go ahead and go in with the nude from Rimmel. It's like a nude eyeliner. I'm gonna put this in my waterline. Sorry you can hear the AC, just because I turned it on because I was getting super freaking hot and I was getting like antsy and like frustrated. When I get too hot, I get like that. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight my underneath my eyebrow, and I'm gonna go in with the highlight that I always use, but I'm gonna go in with this pretty shade right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that one up, and I'm gonna go ahead and highlight the underneath the eyebrow with that and give it a really pretty, see how that pretty that looks. I'm just gonna go underneath. Yes. Some eyeliner really quick. I'm probably gonna do this really quick and fast forward. Bit. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and bronze. You guys already know this is my favorite bronzer at the moment. I love this bronzer. This is the shade right here, and guys, I'm breaking my nails. I'm going crazy, but my nail tech hasn't responded to me yet, so I'm waiting for her so I can just go probably on Tuesday. I'm just so busy this week that it's just insane. Like right now I have to go and do more things. So I'm just gonna bronze here and just kind of bronze my nose, just kind of slim it down a little bit. I do that, and then I'm gonna go back in and then fix these harsh lines. I'm just gonna pretty much do that, and then that I fixed it, kind of just using my beauty blender and using the other brush as well. So that's that. Now for the blush, honestly I like it because it is the black, but it changes. I didn't think I was gonna like it because it is like the kind of, what is it, the it's like a wet one, but you see how it changes to like a really pretty see how it changes to a really pretty burgundy color, like a pinkish, and I really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I've been using it with this, that's why it looks kind of dirty because it's the bristles on this, but I'm just gonna, and it's very intense, so you gotta just learn how to just play with it, and if you need to bring it down a little bit, you just put this and just go over it. But it's really pretty. Don't go like too much in it because it will be really intense. You feel it's a little too wet. I didn't do this yesterday, but I'm going to do this today just to show you guys. I'm going to go in with the M.a.c and Patrick Star one, this right here. I'm just going to pick up a little bit, both of those, and just kind of put it over it. If you want to like set it with an actual powder blush, you can. And that's basically how I do that. I'm going to just stick with this right here. I just love it. And you can tell it's already doing an indentation, so you can see like it's already going to be like hitting pan soon. So I like to mix both of them because I feel like this is a little too light, although I can still pull it off. And then this one right here, you can see my mess back there, I feel like a little too dark, so I just kind of mix both of them. But it comes in handy because like when I do Destiny's makeup for her photo shoot, I actually did just this color right here, and it's perfect on her skin because her skin is a little bit like shade darker than I am. And then Addison, for her photo shoot, I just use this one right here because she's very light complected, so we all have a different skin tone, but it's just, it works. And for me, I like to mix both of them because I feel like I'm in between. I mean, I am light complected, but not as light as my little one, I feel. And it's just kind of... Hey, I'm so excited because I found my little tool. I lost it a while back and I don't even know where it went. But I found it's like the perfect tool to apply my eyelashes rather than tweezers, like the other tweezers. For lips, I just spit. For lips, I'm gonna go in with Kat Von D. This is an oldie but goodie. This is Gold Blooded, I think it is. This is a white one. It has a really pretty red with glitter specks in it. I wore this yesterday and I just love the way it looked, so I was like, you know what, why not try it out today and put it on. So I like to outline my lips with the puntita because I really don't normally, I don't use lip liners, but I have. So pretty red. I guess because I have like natural like big lips that I feel like if I use lip liners it's gonna make them bigger, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. But this is how I do my lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the rose one. I'm already running out, but I have the lavender, so let's just, there we go, set that up. I need a fan. I don't need the ones that are electric ones. I'm probably gonna get me one of those. Okay guys, so this is the look. I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed and then I will be right back. So this is the final look. I hope you guys like this look. I really like the way it came out, and I just like using blues. I like blues and greens mostly in my eyeshadows, so I was feeling a blue bold red lip today. So, and I wanted to do a look for you guys that was not a whole palette, it was just single eyeshadows. So yeah, that's about it guys. I hope you like this look. I hope you like this video. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Don't forget to slam the subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified for future videos. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.